Hello friends, it is Indiana Holmes and the beautiful wife Elizabeth, also known as Liz, here at Disneyland on a beautiful summer day, and we're going to take you on an adventure today and see what's been happening with the decorations, getting ready for Halloween. I know they're decorating the park. Several rides are closed because of it, including Haunted Mansion, but we're going to see if we can find any decorations up already and maybe some merch. So come along for the adventure. Walking through the circle at the bottom of Main Street America, Main Street USA. It's actually Main Street USA. It is a semi-busy day today. I noticed that since the other passes have been allowed to come back in, the blockout dates for some of the lower tier passes are now out of the blockout zone where they can come in. I noticed a substantial uptick in attendance. The parking lot was more full today than I have seen all summer long. So I do think that the practice of having blockouts for the majority of the Magic Key passes definitely had an effect this summer on the attendance. I'm guessing that Disney was planning on having a lot more vacationers, a lot more guests coming from far away and buying 1 day or 3 day park hopper passes, and they probably figured that would be substantial enough to make up for all of the Magic Keys that were blocked out. But I don't think that happened. I think they had far less people show up for the single day and 3 day park hopper passes in terms of vacation guests. And so this summer was fantastic. The park was not nearly as full as it is today, and the lines were really short. It was a dream. I got to tell you, it was a dream summer, which is still going on, except now all of the other tiers of the Magic Key passes are allowed to come in. They don't have the blockouts like they did earlier in the summer. So, something to be aware of. Okay, walking up Main Street USA towards Walt and Mickey statues with the beautiful castle just behind it. Always one of my favorite things to do. I always feel like this welcomes me to the park. I feel like Walt and Mickey are waiting there for me to welcome me, and it just makes me get all the warm fuzzies of that kind of a greeting that is eternal, and it is what Walt would have wanted us to see. Hi Walt, hi Mickey. Fantasyland looks wide open. Got the Matterhorn in front of me, and of course the castle, Snow White's castle that everybody, is it Snow White?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. I had a brain fart there. It's Cinderella's castle. Walking up to Cinderella's castle is something everybody always wants to do. They always want to get a selfie in front of the castle. You can see people standing here because they just love the castle so much and all that it represents and how much fun it is. You can see people posing. It's really cool, really fun as we walk up to Cinderella's castle. Okay, we're getting there. Coming through the castle. Coming through the castle gates. I always love it when I come through the castle gates and I come out the other side into Fantasyland. It just feels like you've just stepped through some magical time machine corridor, you know, some kind of different experience from your normal everyday. I love coming through these arches, classic European style, you know, old architecture from back in the day. It's really cool. And here we are in Fantasyland. The Bibbidi Bobbidi Boop Boutique on our left. The King Arthur Carousel straight ahead. Lots of folks here today. Lots of big lines. See, I haven't seen lines like this outside of Snow White's Enchanted Wish ride. I haven't seen lines like this all summer. This is the first time I've seen lines outside the garden area. And then over here on the right, actually, this is not bad for Peter Pan. Peter Pan ride, this is less line than what I normally see. So for some reason, Peter Pan's not as popular today, which is good because Peter Pan ride is super cool. Get to fly around. You want to go on Peter Pan, or the last time we were here, you went on that? Yeah, that's not a bad line though. I waited in a bigger line than that earlier this summer. That's usually the biggest line in Fantasyland. Although around the corner, the Alice in Wonderland is always even bigger. Walking by Mr. Toad's. Looks like they've got all of the scrims down and all the scaffolding down. Mr. Toad's looks completely refreshed, some new paint, looking very nice. And a big line for Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Wow. Look at even a big line for the carousel, which is always the shortest line of all. And then there's the Dumbo ride. The Dumbo ride is 45 minutes. That's about average. It's about average for Dumbo. Let's see how the line is over here. Oh wow, yeah, we've got a big line for Storybook ride. That's a bigger line than usual. Oh yeah, and the teacups have a big line now. Yeah, these are the biggest lines I've seen all summer. So yeah, definitely has made it different. It's definitely made a difference since they've let the other tiers of Magic Key, which were previously blocked out for summer, now they're not blocked out, at least not during the week. Today is a Tuesday, and so this is pretty busy for a Tuesday in the summer. But that's great, you know, it's good to have everybody back enjoying the park. We're going to head up to Toontown and see what we can find up there. Let's see, we should be able to get through here. Let's go through here, up this walkway over here. Oh yeah, it is crowded for the Storybook ride. I've never seen the line come this far back for the Storybook ride, so yeah, a lot of people here today. That's the biggest line I've seen for the Storybook ride ever. People are here and they want to get on their rides. Yes, indeed. It might open up again though. I mean, if they're not redecorating, if it's just like a maintenance issue or something, it might open up again. I've seen that happen where It's a Small World to be closed for like an hour or two, and then it opens up again. Boy, look at the line. There's a huge line for it. That is the biggest line I've seen for Small World. That is a 1 hour plus line. Let's go, if we're gonna wait an hour, let's go over to the Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railroad and see if we can get into that, because Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad queue, you got to remember, most of that queue, the majority of that queue is in an air-conditioned space, so that'll be better. Alrighty, we are heading past Small World now and heading into Toontown. Here we are at Strollerland. Yes, one of the lands that doesn't have signage as an official land, but it is unofficially Strollerland here near the Toontown Bridge. And there is so many strollers. It is wild. I love this part, walking up here. The train just went overhead. I love walking up this gradual path over here. As soon as you walk under the bridge, the music changes. It's fantastic. Well, there was two twins there. There was twins that look just like Coco. They look like Coco, like maybe younger versions of her, slightly younger, like maybe 2-3 years younger. Okay, we're gonna check out Runaway Railroad and see what the line is like. There's a big line here to see Goofy. People want to see Goofy. Standby line, Runaway Railroad. How are we doing here? Can't tell. Uh-oh, it looks like it could be closed. Hi, is Runaway Railroad closed right now?
Currently, yes.
Okay, do you think it's going to open up again?
I hope so. They're currently working on it. We
Okay.
still have an exit.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
It's closed at the moment, but it might open up in any minute. Okay, so we have a lot of rides that are shut down today.
Later tonight.
Small World was shut down. I see a big line there though, so I don't know. It looks like it might have opened up again. Currently, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad is shut down. They're hoping it opens again soon. They're working on it. And the Jungle Cruise is closed, and a few other rides. So I guess, you know, they're just fine-tuning things today. So we're just going to hang out here for Mickey's Runaway Railroad and see if we can get in as soon as they open. And as you can see, we have got the Halloween merch in abundance in just about every shop. This is the shop that you walk into as you come out of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. I love the shop. They have so much cool stuff here. Lots of nice keychains. Lots of nice Rainbow Pride stuff. Oh my God, look how cute is this. This is the cutest thing ever. Disney definitely knows how to do cute. I mean, this is super cool. I love how they have all the hats here. I mean, look at this. All of the hats. A classic Mickey hat. I have this hat. Some of the worn look. The Runaway Railroad train hat is so awesome. And then the Minnie hat. These are very cool. All right, we just came out of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Okay, we just came out of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, and that was the hot ticket. I got to tell you, we walked up, the ride was closed because they were having some kind of technical difficulty, I guess, as they do, usually a computer glitch. And whenever that happens, if you're in line, it takes, in my experience, about 30 minutes to reset the ride. So if you're in line and it breaks down, you might as well just walk away and come back later. But we walked up and the ride, it was already shut down. It had been shut down for a while. There was no line, just a few people standing around. So we just found a shady spot, stood there, and less than 15 minutes, the ride opened. We went straight in. It was great because it's a warm day. It was about 81 degrees outside. It was still a little hot in the shade. But as soon as you walk in, boy, it's like a refrigerator in there. It's fantastic. It's super nice and cool. Cools you off. We walked straight through to the theater and got right on the ride. It was fantastic. So that is a strategy you might want to consider. Okay, here we are, Meet Minnie. Let's see how long it takes to meet Minnie. 30 minutes, that's not bad. 30 minutes to get your picture taken with Minnie. If it wasn't for standing in the sun, I think I'd do that, but I don't think I want to stand in the sun for 30 minutes. Now, to meet Mickey is a little bit longer. It's 45 minutes right here, as you can see. Oddly, though, I don't see anybody standing in line, which is strange. Let's go see what's going on here. Well, we're walking through in here, but and it's beautiful. It's really nice, but I do not see a line to see Mickey, and there's nobody here. It's very strange. So I don't know, maybe Mickey's not here, maybe he is here, but we are walking through Mickey's house now. Maybe we're just going to be walking through Mickey's house and we're not going to see Mickey. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. You made it. Follow this path through. Okay, which path are they saying? Close set. I guess we just keep walking and maybe we'll see Mickey. Oh yeah, here we go. Nice. So we have now gotten to Pluto's doghouse. Is Mickey not here, or Mickey is? Oh, he is. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we are walking through. I love the chickens. Oops. You okay, little guy? Okay, here we go. We've caught up to the line. So there is, in fact, the line. Just took a while to catch up to it. I am betting it's not going to be 45 minutes.
Come here, girls. Gotta get in line.
3, 2, 1. That's right. You're so smart.
All right, well, we just got to see Mickey Mouse in his house. And we've got a little video of that. We'll show you some video of that and a lot of still pictures, so that was really cool. And now we are in the playground here, and people just love this, especially children. The adults love the fact that there's some benches to sit on. Goofy's over here. What is this? What do they call this? Goofy's playground or something? I forget. But you can see this is like every kid's fantasy of a playground. This is like the coolest playground. All the ground is like padded and soft and rubbery, and if you walk across this bridge here, it's going to make a noise. Walking across that bridge, it's just some fun stuff here. So you will see Liz and I meeting and greeting Mickey. I thought that was pretty fun. We got Daisy's boat over here. Toontown is really so much fun for children especially, but you know, for us kids at heart, us adults that are children at heart, we love it as well. So, you know, if you have kids or if you're just a child at heart, then you got to make it out here to this playground, because this is probably the best playground I've ever seen in my life. Children would just love this. It just doesn't get any better than this. There is so much to do here, so many things to see, and the ground is soft and safe for children. And there's just these wacky, like this wacky kind of house here that has all kinds of wild angles and jelly that comes out of the house and into a glass jar, and just all kinds of inventive and cute things. And three of the best slides that you could ever find over here behind me. You've got these slides over here that kids love to do. They'd be sliding down these slides here, and that's just super fun. You can see they're on both sides of me there. So if you got kids that like slides, you can't go wrong here. Toontown is so colorful, it's so great. And it looks like, I don't know, a stairway goes up over another way, and then I think there's a slide or something. But yeah, the candy makers are wanted, so I think that house is supposed to be for making candy. It's like the candy maker's house. Just went over that bridge again, and now we're coming out, and it's behind me. So this is Goofy's How to Play Yard and Donald Duck's Pond. Oh, there he is! Pluto! We love Pluto! Okay, we are now exiting Toontown. It was so much fun here in Toontown today. Meeting Mickey again was wonderful. I don't care how many times you've met Mickey Mouse. It's always unique, it's always different and fun. Mickey is one heck of a great ambassador for Disneyland. and Disney in general, because he just carries so much sweetness, so much love and affection, and so much character that you know, you can't help but just love the guy, love the character, right? Oh boy, look at this, coming back through Stroller Land here. An unofficial land at Disneyland is Stroller Land, and they are everywhere. There is just strollers for days. I just passed about 400 strollers, and there's like another 100 or two on the left of me, and we're heading up towards the Matterhorn. And you can see it's still nice and bright and sunny, but it's only 86 degrees. You know, 86 degrees can be really hot, but there is a little tiny bit of a breeze here, and so it just makes a big difference. If you have no breeze, it's brutal. But it's nice here today. I'm usually good until about 90 degrees, so 86 degrees is fine for me. We're gonna head over to Frontierland now and go settle ourselves in at the Golden Horseshoe Saloon and have a little lunch. So, for now, I'm gonna sign off. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notifications button. Thank you very much.